welcome to another Misadventures of Mr. Fish. I'm Mr. Fish. Hey. Just wanted to stop in because I'm so freaking excited. I started working on my TTCombat kits, and I decided to just start with the easiest one, the Watchtower. So I didn't record any of the building it because I don't really have any setups for it, and honestly I probably wasn't using the safest practices, cracking it out anyways. So anyways, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, let's take a look. All right, well, we got our first little piece built. This is something that it could have looked like. There's a lot of little greebles on there. Like you see, like these little panels, those you can put whatever you want and do it, whatever. It's a little too hectic orky for me, so I did a little something different, especially with, like a lot of people say, this nice little cheeseburger flag. I didn't like that so much, so I did something else with it, because as you can see there are a little bit of perforations. So let's take a look and see how I did it. Oh man, I definitely like that. Now mind you, yes, you do lose a little bit of detail by using the other side, but as you can see, I popped the flag open, and with that, also, these panels, the front panel and back panel, are actually the same, depending on which side you want to put the ladder on. And so I stole that panel and put it on the bottom, glued it extra to the base to make it look a little bit more solid and supported. But yeah, and here's where we put the nice little cheeseburger. Pretty nutso. I can definitely take like a little Dremel or a little sander and clean up the little parts. I probably should have done it before I glued it together, but I got antsy. Let me go grab some boys and take a look and see how this thing looks. Alright, I went and grabbed some of the boys just to do kind of a size comparison. It's about 4.5 inches tall. So, it's pretty good. Now, I mostly play kill team, so the obnoxious part about it is going to be that I'm going to either have to be at the ladder to more or less climb up, or I'm going to have to advance. But, that being said, totally worth it. Get some primo positions up here. And it's a great line of sight blockers. If I was to ever get into big 40k, and you're asking yourself, hey Fish, why do you got that Death Dread there? If you only play kill team. So, because everyone knows the 40k community is sometimes one of the best communities, a good friend was talking about how he had this on there. And since I was an orc player and he was more into his space wolves than he was into his orcs at the moment, he'd hook me up with it. He was tired of sitting on the shelf just primed. So when I finished painting all my boys and their blood axe purple, I had to make a matching dread. So love it. It's gonna be sick. I can't wait to get more done. So, two things. One, as you can tell, it's a little bit brighter in here than normal. But I got a fancy lamp. So, two, the reason why I dug out the fancy lamp, I couldn't help myself, and I opened up the second one. Let's take a look. So as you know, we already started with the Watchtower, but then we turned around and opened the Orc Grub and Grog. And, well, we just had to do it too. Oh man. I love in it. So amazing. I had to bust out all the boys. So this is the start of their new home. looks so good with the watchtower. And although I could have glued this to the top, goodbye little grot. There we go. Let the sign loose. So now, extra scatter. Love it. So insane. And yeah, I'm gonna get so much more done. But here soon, I'll give you guys a little introduction to the boys. Because these here are Muddaspores boys. Some of the toughest gits in all the galaxy. Man, getting excited. All the small ones are done. Now I start cracking into the big boys. Ugh, wish me luck. So yeah, the new terrain is coming out pretty sick. Like I said, loving the watchtower. It's neat. I mean, heck, if you make it a grog tower. So, yeah, these are really good. Like, for my first real experience with MDF kits as a model kit and stuff, like, these are awesome for simple things. Like, these are simple enough that I really feel like everyone should at least have a set of these, because they're really cool. I mean, look at it. Look at this. This is like an energy drink, but cooler, because it's orky, and boozy, because it's grog. Like, I just love it. It's so dumb how much I love it. And then, like I said, with all the details that you get, some of these are just the extra little greebles you get. So not even really things that I'm like fully taking advantage of all the details that you can get. But, you know, the kit had these like cool little skulls that it basically showed you exactly where to glue them on to add the extra details. So you could totally use those for something else and then just paint on through the skulls that they had etched. Like, it's pretty cool. And then, like I said, little sign, a grub. I like these little, they call them gray sheets, but they're basically like cardstock. Really good cardstock that gets laser etched as well. So, adds great detail. And then, like I said, you know, if I want to, I can put it right back on. You know, I have nothing in the way of it, you know, or I can use it instead of separate little piece of scatter terrain. Heck, I'm gonna put it in there. Closed for business. So, there's definitely gonna be a lot more of this craziness coming through. I appreciate you stopping by. So, much love. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. Thanks for stopping by for more Misadventures of Mr. Fish. Have a good one. Blah, 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 blah.